these chairs.
Whatever you need it to be, just tell yourself that. That's what we need. Okay. I don't even know where I want to get started, but I think the best thing to do is someone's parent got dragged here. They don't know what's going on. So who are you and what do you do?
I play Momo Yagirozu, and I am the ADR director for seasons 1 through 6.
Yes! Hello everybody, my name is David Matranga. I'm the English voice of Shoto Todoroki in My Hero Academia.
My name is Clifford Chapin, and I am the voice of Katsuki Bakugo.
I am Lucy Christian, and I am Ochako Uraraka. Oh, and I'm also I'm Recovery Girl.
My name is Kyle Phillips. I'm the voice of Denki Kaminari. And also the Spanish voice of the dog from the Card Battle OVA.
Lore drop, nice.
My name is Chris Waycamp, and I'm the voice of your sensei, Shota Aizawa.
Hi everybody, my name is Justin Cook, voice of Kirishima.
Hi, my name is Alexis Tipton, and I'm the voice of your favorite support hero, Mei Hatsume.
So the only place to get started is at least at this point, I hope you all know, the casting for this show, beloved. You guessed it. I thought you were leaving. Yeah, you better take that bow. That's what I want.
Let's just talk about that the whole time.
And I could.
Yeah.
And
You got this, right?
absolutely adored. And I still can't get over it no matter how many times I go back and watch it. It's so in the pocket. It feels like everyone is just putting on like their favorite t-shirt, if that makes sense. Everyone wears it so beautifully. So I'm wondering, obviously, you have so much to say about that. Whatever gift you have, special sauce you put on that. But I want to know from everyone else, like, it seems like there's something that you connect to your characters about that was very easy. So I would love to know what that was for you.
I mean, my favorite part about that is that it's me getting to take credit for all of their talent. That's just so cool. It turns out if you cast really good people, it turns out into a really good show. I did do a lot of typecasting. It's gentle typecasting. The villains are not actually villains. Cliff Chapin is not actually that much of a D-bag. But he does get angry sometimes. No, there's elements of all of them in all of their characters, which I kind of love. And I don't know that that was really all that intentional, so much as when they read the characters' lines, it sounded right.
So when I show this show to someone 10 years from now, what do you hope is the thing that people cling on to? Colleen says start somewhere else.
Me? Okay, sorry. TLT
What is the thing, I got you, my love. What is the thing that you hope that when people watch this years from now, they cling on to?
Oh.
That lasting impact.
Gosh, well, I feel like My Hero was sort of, in a way, one of those shows that was sort of the great equalizer between different kinds of fans. Because My Hero was based off of, it was inspired by Western superheroes like Marvel and DC, and that's always been such a big cultural thing in the United States in particular. And so, especially during the pandemic, when a lot of families were getting into anime together, it was something that was really accessible to a lot of different fans from a lot of different corners of fandom in general. And I think that has inspired a lot of shows that have come after it. And I think that My Hero is one of many things that has turned anime as a cultural phenomenon into the big deal it is now. Because a lot of us, I think all of us sitting up here, have seen the ebb and flow of anime. We've been doing this long enough that it's like it used to be this really niche thing that only the nerds liked. And now it's so popular and so accessible. And, you know, even at this event, we've got people from film and TV, we've got Western animation, we've got Japanese animation, we've got video games. It's all just this beautiful party of fandom now, and it wasn't always like that. So I think My Hero was one of those shows that brought in a lot of new fans, and I think that's going to continue to keep doing that.
That's a great answer.
Yeah, that's like a winning debate answer.
It is.
Like, I feel
Point, Alexis.
you just,
I wasn't ready, and then I was.
like you just won the tournament.
Yeah.
I love how this show, at least in my experience, it seems to bring families together. Like it's something that like mom and dad can watch with the kid, and I hope that in 10 years when you're bringing this up to somebody, that people don't forget this is a show that brings people together, and there's a camaraderie within the cast and within those characters as well. So all the way around, this is a show to be friends with people over.
Oh, I love that. I love
But yeah, like raise your hand if My Hero was your first anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's a lot of people's first animes, which is super
and
cool.
raise your hand if you shared this anime with somebody else and like got them. Whoa! There you go.
Hello. Okay, so you can either answer as you or as your character, but if you had to plan your birthday party, who would you have plan what? So like who would plan snacks, who would plan decorations, and who would plan the schedule/activity?
Do you plan your birthdays like this? We'll be friends. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
I think Present Mike would be on the music, and I think Ms. Joe would be on the entertainment, and I think Aizawa would not show up to the celebration.
Perfect. Yeah.
I'm going Fat Gum for the food, Bakugo for the activities. What's the other category?
I mean, I think Momo is going to be the planner, right?
Cool.
Oh, dude, yes. There we go. Done.
Yeah, Momo
Also,
decorator.
for the record, me.
as well.
Thank you.
That's such a cute question. I'm sad.
So, my question is, what do you think your character would say to someone who is struggling with self-confidence?
Ooh.
Failure is the mother of invention.
Don't stop believing in yourself, man. You got this.
Give up.
You know, it works either way. It might be just the push they need in either direction.
That's one of my favorite quotes from Robin Williams. He's like, I tell aspiring stand-up comedians the same thing all the time. I'm like, you're never gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. This industry is brutal. You're never gonna make it. He's like, because the ones that will hear me say that and they'll keep going.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not why Aizawa would do it. He would just want to discourage them.
My favorite Denki moment is when Jiro is super nervous about playing on stage at the music festival, and this is the kind of guy he is. He just says, "But you can play so many instruments. You're freaking awesome!" And so he would just hype you up.
If you figure it out, could you tell me?
Keep your dad at arm's length.
Hi, who is your favorite character that is not the character you voiced for?
Mirio.
Stain.
Toga.
I'm seconding Mirio. Mirio's great.
Tattoo, 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 tattoo.
Tokoyami, the bird boy.
2, either Ochaka or Mei Hatsume.
Todoroki.
You're right. It's Toya Todoroki.
Them's fighting words.
Too quick of a
Fuyumi Todoroki.
That's actually a great choice.
My favorite character outside of Bakugo? You just remember who I play? It's Midnight. For no reason.
So how did you find the perfect voice for y'all's character?
What a great question. Perfect voice.
I mean, Colleen helped us a lot with that. It's me.
I think one of my favorite moments, because Denki's just me a little bit higher, but the best was working with Colleen, figuring out how the dumb Denki noises sound. So it's like this, she make more like, and I make like, and we're just making dumb noises at each other. That was a great session, I'll never forget that.
Yeah, it's usually like you sit you watch it and talk about it a little bit, and then you give it a go. And Colleen is so good at saying, can you make her a little bit younger, or can she be a little more cheerful, a little more determined, you know, that kind of stuff. And the director really helps you find where that voice sits. You know, so they're real good at that.
I just remembered that when you and I were talking about May the first time, we actually entertained the idea of giving May a speech impediment. We talked about that, and then she decided that Minetta was going to get the speech impediment, and having two characters with speech impediment was probably a little much.
Actually, so me and Leah Clark, who voices Toga, we have a podcast where we're watching My Hero from the beginning and going through. And it's been really great hearing everyone, and I've never seen the show. I know it's shocking. But I asked Brina, I texted her, I said, what's the deal with Minetta and the speech impediment? She said, we thought it'd be a way to kind of not make him seem so threatening. I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
Who's y'all's favorite pro hero?
Thank you for asking. I love this. I'm invested. There's a reason I'm wearing all denim today. It's my favorite character in the entire series.
Casual Justin Cook cosplay.
I love that.
So many good ones.
Fat Gum's mine.
Amazing choice.
Yeah.
Midnight. It's still midnight. My answer's still midnight.
All right.
I guess, am I allowed to say Aizawa, or is that, I don't know. I'm gonna say Aizawa. That's really basic of me, but there you go.
Is Bakugo's mom a pro hero?
Hey, yeah.
She is now, that's my answer.
Kaminari? Yeah.
I really love the pro heroes, but I'm gonna say on second watch of this show, when I'm watching with my kids, something that struck me the second time around is All Might is such a great pro hero, and not and Chris isn't here, so we can just feel. But he's such a great pro hero, not just because he's the symbol of peace and all of the awesome things that he is, but he is an example of somebody knowing that it's time to give the power away. And that is really difficult for people to do. And it's such a great hero move. You know what I mean? Like true heroism. It's great. I'm gonna say Aizawa. He's my fave. I think, especially, like, I mean, it's fun to see him not care for so long, and then when you see him care, he cares too much. He cares all the way, and gives up parts of himself out of love, and so, yeah. That's
Many good answers. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. Can we give it up one more time for all of our incredible guests? Now I know it's Sunday, it's a short day. In case my friends didn't get